Hello guys, today we are going to have a complete insight about how to write a map and what all things we should take care while writing map. Not only that, how to construct the overall section of the map, which is quite confusing for some people. Let us see. Now you have this question on your screen. Now before moving ahead, I would like that you guys take a pause the video, have a pen and a paper, note down the kind of structure that you will probably include in overall or body 1, body 2. What kind of words will you use to describe the structures, describe what is going on in the map. Just think, just give it a try at least once. Okay friends, let us see the question. The question says, the two maps below show an island before and after the construction of some tourist facilities. Okay, so let us see what is happening inside the image. In the before map, we can see a beach area, which is, where is it located? Is it in the north, south, east or west? Yes, it is at the west of the island. Apart from this, there are a few naturally grown trees which are again near the beach, and a couple more are towards the west. The construction is done in almost 100 meters of area, which is shown in the after map. What are we having in that map? What structure has been built? We can see a reception, a restaurant, pier, beach which is unchanged, accommodation area, and they all are connected with footpath and vehicle track. Now if we talk about overall section, what should we write? Because in the before map there is not much to be described, right? We just have a beach and a couple of trees. So we can just put this information in the overall section that before the construction it was completely barren island with few naturally grown trees, and still there was a beach area. And afterward it got constructed into, or it got changed into, a complete tourist facility. So that is what you can include in your overall section. Now if we talk about the bifurcation of data for the body 1 and body 2, is it okay if I say that in body 1 I can just write about the map shown in the before side, and in body 2 I write the complete explanation about the tourist facility? Will it be okay? No, the sequence of paragraphs would be little disturbed. So what I can do, what solution can I bring out for this? I can include the second part, a bit of second part, into my first paragraph, that is body 1, along with the before sided map. And in body 2 I'll be explaining the remaining. So if I talk about the map that is shown in the after side, how can we start the explanation? How can we start to explain this whole structure? Should we start with a pier? Should we start with a reception or a restaurant or beach or accommodation? Guys, the simple way to decide this is, think of yourself. Where will you first land when you visit such place? Obviously the reception desk. So definitely you will pinpoint the reception area. Where is it located? It is exactly in the center of the construction. Now if I have to talk about the restaurant or the accommodation area, or I have to talk about the pier, what kind of words I am supposed to show? Is it okay if I say that it is just next to it, and it is just in front of, it is behind? So should I use such kind of simple words, or only such kind of words? No friends, whenever you are sitting to write a map, two things are most important to be used. One is prepositions, that is just as I said, that front of, behind, in opposite, across. But along with this, the inclusion of directions, which means north, south, east, west, northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest, these are also to be included. So while explaining this structure, I am going to include all these words. So if I have to talk about the restaurant, so where is the restaurant located? It is located just behind the reception area towards north, and the pyre is towards south in front of the reception. Whereas the accommodation, they are on both the sides of the reception area towards east and west. And further, if I want to give the clarity of the organization of the accommodation, what should I say? Can I say that they are organized, they are structured in circular form? Yes, I can, both of them. And they are interconnected, they are joined with the footpath. On the other hand, reception, restaurant and pyre, they are connected with the vehicle track. Now we can say that the accommodation that is constructed towards the west of the island is further connected with the help of footpath to the beach, which is unchanged, or it is not disturbed. So we have to mention what is the change and what is as it is. This will add clarity to my reader. Even if I observe the trees, I can see that the trees are as they are same in the number. They have neither increased or the people have neither cut the trees. So I can also include this part into my content. So in short, while you are sitting to write a map, what all things you should take care, the kind of words that you need to use, which are the prepositions and the directions. Again, the other thing that you should take care is what are the changes and what all things or factors are unchanged. Other than that, you should also take care of the tense that you will use. Fine. So now let us check out one more image. Let us see, are you able to decode this thing? Ready? Okay, here you go. Now this is the question. Give yourself a try. Now this is the image. Pause the video and think, what kind of tenses will you be using? How will you be structuring your overall? I think that the division of two bodies is quite easy and quite obvious by looking at the image. But still, think of the vocabulary that you will be putting forth. Fine guys, so let's read the question. The maps below show the center of a small town called Islip as it is now. So when it says now means I am going to use the present tense. And the plan for its development, which clearly mentions that I am going to use the future tense. Now going inside the map, if I have to observe the content for my overall, I can see that the current town center structure is very basic. It is not having much of facilities, and more of the area is occupied by housing. There's also a school, and towards extreme north there is a countryside, which the entire structure is going to get changed in the future plan. Just couple of factors will remain as they are, specifically school and the housing, which is towards the south. Now talking about the explanation of first image, that is the current town, we can see that there is a main road which is in a horizontal way, which is presented in a horizontal manner. It is having shops, or I can say array of shops on both its sides. After the shops which are located currently towards the north of the main road, it also has a countryside behind it, and the shops which are located towards the south of the main road is having a huge area for housing. Now again, besides, or you can say that on both the sides of the shops, like from the east and from the west, a branch of road is like they are currently having one branch from each side coming towards south, which is one from the west is connecting to school and one from the east is connecting to a park, which here if we see that the current park size is quite large. But if we see the future plan, we can see that the entire changes are done in the center, or I can say the reverse, that the changes are surrounded by the main road, which is now called dual carriageway. If we dive inside the structure, we can see that what is unchanged, the area of shops which are currently in the south side of the main road, they will be kept as they are, and the main road will get converted into the pedestrian area. Now just next to the pedestrian area towards north, or I can say towards left of the pedestrian area, there is a great facility provided, which is of shopping center. Now towards the right of the shopping center, they have provided, or they are going to provide, the bus station. In plan it also shows that towards the left of the shopping there is a car park. Immediately next to the car park towards east, a new area for housing is going to be constructed. If we move towards the southern part of this entire coverage, we can see that the housing is there, but extra a new housing area is also going to be developed. But there is a negative change here, that the size of the park, which is currently huge, will get decreased. On the other side, towards extreme south, we can see that the school which was previously there, it is still there, and there is again the provision of housing which is unchanged in the map. Did you guys observe one thing, that the countryside which is currently there, it is like people can enjoy the countryside. In the future plan, there is no countryside, it is vanished. So in future, this area won't have the countryside. So this is how you are going to explain the map. Make sure, again I would like to repeat, again I would like to revise what kind of words am I going to use. I am going to use the prepositions and directions. I am going to highlight while explaining what are the things that have changed or that had changed, and what are the things or factors that are unchanged. If you have a tendency to get confused from where to start, how to cover the area, the best thing or best advice that I can give you is, you can start from one point and you can go towards the other. Don't just move randomly inside the map. So that will help you to develop the content meaningfully, and hence your reader will be able to understand it clearly. So guys, I think that today itself you should try writing 2 or 3 maps, so that by the end of the day you will have a complete hand over this kind of question. So all the very best, friends, and I hope that you have understood how to write a map.